It's been a long time since we've had the Challenger Pro 9mm variety out here, but today's as good a day as any. If you guys are a fan of the channel and subscribed and you remember back far enough to when this was previously on the range with us, you would remember that this had an absolute failure based on the fact that a roll pin slipped out of the linkage, preventing me from getting it cocked. Today, I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of time. I'm going to take the same magazines I loaded up on that day when we failed previously, send these pellets across the cranny, make sure that I'm on target realistically at that 50-yard mark, and then we're going to go ahead and switch over to Nick Nielsen's 79 grain slugs that he produces. I can't say enough good stuff about Nick's slugs. They seem to be some of the most consistent budget-minded production slugs I see out there today. All right, 50 yards, safety off, fire. .890 feet per second. Even though my shot did not hit the target, I don't think, I do think that my camera was murdered by the cold. Now, if you're familiar with the bore sighter, guys, basically what you're going to want to do is you just line that thing up in the center of your barrel and use the collet to keep it completely still. Then you just see exactly where your point of impact is going to be through your scope and get the two aligned. Oh yeah, baby, we're dragging it over easily. I see that green dot right there. Let's put it on the target so we have a reference point. And so that you guys can see it on the camera, bang, there it is. Okay, I actually have no ability to go up whatsoever, which means once again, I've got piss poor equipment set up, but I do think that this is gonna be good enough to go ahead and get us on target. Holding at 6 o'clock, fire. 899 feet per second, but we're on the board, we're making progress. More left. 916 FPS. More left. Way off the target. This is the level of skill that I work with. So when people wonder why I don't shoot one MOA groups at 100 yards, this is it. This is literally it. Okay. See where I hit, but it's kind of high. Wonder if the ammunition isn't playing right with this rifle. Before I make any assumptions about anything, I definitely want to go ahead and put in some super consistent NSA slugs and see if maybe the ammunition is what's giving me foibles right now. Now that one I see. We're still up at that top left-hand corner there. .899 velocity. Better. It's moving over. I must have been going the wrong direction. 900 feet per second. It's like perfect. Now we're starting to get in the right vicinity. 894. Pretty much the same hole right there. Pretty much the same hole, 892. That makes me excited for some success that could be on the horizon for us. Good. 891. Not going to make any adjustments. I'm just going to finish the rest of the mag. Good. 893. Good. 892. Really, really, really solid at 889. Seems like we've got a very stable shot string with Nick's ammunition, and it seems like I'm making a pretty good group there, even though my point of impact and point of aim don't quite line up. I'm aiming about 6 inches lower, and I'm maxed out as far as my turret is concerned. So obviously, as stated previously, I did something wrong in my mounting, but we're on target, and I do have the confidence to take it out to the 100-yard distance. This is my pressure after those first 2 magazines. All right, guys. Now, I normally would do top up here, but This is a third magazine that I've attempted to feed it, and I want to see if we can get through all three with some consistency. Let's send it out to the 100-yard range without doing anything to the rifle or the pressure. All we're doing is giving it seeds. Apparently tightening our buttstock. Changing our objective to the 100.
Which one were you aiming for?
Very center diamond of the 12 by 12. Wow. Big drop. Rest of the magazine is going to be spit. We're going to top it up, and then we're going to compare with the second magazine. Hole on hole. I was very wiggly there. I could have done more. Better. My fundamentals were there, but I didn't see what I wanted to see on the target. Oh, it's doing the thing again. It wants to spit this stupid roll pin out. That is one thing that I have had an absolute issue with on this gun since day one. And it's still gonna continue to f me today, isn't it? God, I literally hate this shit. Basically what we're watching happen right now is there's a roll pin that's on this linkage right here that's preventing me from cocking the rifle. It's the only Challenger Pro in my collection that does this shit, and honestly it's very, very, very frustrating because it's pretty accurate of a gun when it wants to run right, but the fact that it continually wants to eject this stupid pin and there's no like detent or method to keep it in place is absolutely insanity to me. I will say this though, based on the fact that I'm having those stupid feeding issues that I had in the previous episode, I just can't see myself wasting any more time or air on this specific rifle today. I have gone ahead and seen that it will go ahead and take NSA slugs all the way to the 100-yard mark, and if I had a little bit better setup on my scope, it could probably do so with repeatable accuracy. However, there's something that's got to be done with this link pin. The fact that I'm prevented from cocking it in 2 separate episodes that are like a year apart just points to the fact that there was integrity in the initial review. I think this would be a great place to go ahead and end the episode. If you like today's episode, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe for more with that notifications button so you can stay current on the episodes as well as when these videos come out. If you really like these integrity-based reviews, make sure you share it so somebody else can see it. And I'll catch you boys in the next one.